Hi, I'm Jessie Keith, horticulturist with Sungrow Horticulture, and it's a beautiful, cool fall day, just the kind of day I like to take some herb starts and plant them in pots to bring indoors for winter growing. I like to grow these on my sunny windowsills, and I like to grow choice herbs that are really good for indoor growing. These are herbs that will provide me with fresh, fragrant leaves for cooking all winter long. So let's talk about some of the best herbs that you can grow for indoor growing, and then we'll talk a little about planting them.
Nothing tastes quite like fresh basil, and it will thrive in a sunny window, especially if it's regularly clipped back for cooking and given moderate water. Cilantro is one of the very best herbs to grow indoors. This tender annual grows very fast from seed and thrives in cool temperatures. Once leaves start to wither or plants begin to flower, start a new batch from seed. Fresh dill tastes delicious in salads and soups, and this quick, cool season herb grows like lightning when started from seed in a windowsill pot. Keep the foliage clipped back and plant new seed when plants begin to die back. Flat-leaved or curly parsley grows well in sunny windows and will keep producing new leaves all winter long. Plant them from seed or buy plants at your local nursery or grocery store. Purchase sage plants in pots and give them lots of sun. The aromatic leaves taste of winter and will bring natural fragrance to your kitchen. Like sage, the evergreen leaves of rosemary will add a piney herbal aroma to the kitchen, along with providing leaves for Mediterranean cooking. Be sure potted rosemary is planted in a well-drained mix and let its soil completely dry between watering. If you have the sun and space, it's always nice to keep a potted bay indoors for fresh bay leaf during winter. The fresh leaves taste so much better than dry, and the small trees are pretty when planted in decorative pots. Bring the pots outdoors in summer to encourage growth. Nowadays, you can buy potted herbs in fall and even winter at quality nurseries or grocery stores. And if you can't find plants, you can buy herb seed online or at nurseries.
So like I said, you can grow herbs several different ways. And I have some plants purchased here that I purchased at that nursery that I showed you, as well as some seeds. What I generally like to do, I fill these with black mold, natural and organic. And all you have to do is take your seeds, sprinkle a few on top, take a little extra soil, lightly put that on top. I've already pre-moistened this, and then what I'm going to do is water this in and cover it and keep it indoors in my sunny window, because the nights have been getting pretty cold, and so I want these to germinate fast, so my sunny window is a better place. One thing I wanted to note about all of these pots that I bought is they're not single plants. This is my rosemary, and there are actually 3 plants in this pot. It's kind of hard to see, but they were basically stuck as 3 cuttings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate these. I'm going to pick the best one. And I filled this pot with natural and organic and have a nice hole in there. The roots are nice and loose and friable, so they're going to take to this moist soil well. I'm going to make sure I leave about 1.5 inches of headspace for watering. I like to plant my rosemary in bigger pots because they tend to get larger. So that's all I'm going to do there, and I'm going to do the same, get some larger pots too for these larger basils, and that'll give me, once I get these planted, that's about probably all the herbs that I can have on my windowsills in this season. So that's all you need to do to start your plants. I'm going to bring these indoors. They're going to be beautiful for me all winter long. I'll keep them lightly moist. You don't want to soak them because water doesn't evaporate as fast in cool winter weather, unless you keep your house really hot. And keep them in the window, keep them trimmed back, and have fresh herbs all winter long. Happy gardening.